Sup my dudes, it's Demi, and today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of Disney World's Port Orleans French Quarter Resort. This is a Disney moderate resort, so it's in between a value and a deluxe. I love this resort. It's themed to the French Quarter of New Orleans, and it's really beautiful. It's super immersive. It's one of my all-time favorite resorts to even visit, even if you're not staying here. This is my first stay. This is like a bucket list item for me, so I'm super excited that I get to take you guys along with me. We're gonna see the entire resort, we're gonna see the room, and we're just gonna have a really great time here at French Quarter. So let's get into it. Let's see everything, and let's go get into some hijinks. Port Orleans French Quarter is a Disney moderate resort. It's in between a value and a deluxe resort. This is themed after the French Quarter of New Orleans. Here you get bus transportation to the parks, and it's right outside the lobby. You also get boat service to Disney Springs and to Port Orleans Riverside, which is its like twin neighbor but a little different theming, and I'm going to be staying there tomorrow night, so look out for that video coming soon. But let's go inside French Quarter and see the lobby first. This is one of my favorite resorts. I think the architecture is just so beautiful. It feels like it really transports you to the French Quarter of New Orleans, and I just love the entire aesthetic of it. I love the high ceilings in here. You can sit in here. There's like going to be a lot of fountains throughout this resort. You could throw a coin in there. To the right when you walk in is check-in. What's great about Disney hotels is that you can check in on the mobile app. Like I checked in like as soon as I booked it. Like you're able to check in, put the time you want to check in. Like so I put in that I wanted to come earlier and my room was actually ready. That's not guaranteed. And then I used my magic band to open the door, so I never even needed to come to the lobby. Also in here is Bell Services. If your room isn't ready, you can leave your bags here at Bell Services, or if you are leaving your room and want to go to the parks, you can also leave it there. Oh, and look, they have a press penny machine. For Port Orleans, they have Tiana, Prince Naveen, and Ray. That's so cool. There's this little seating area here in the lobby, and they have like the little chairs for the kids, and they have this little TV that's like, look how cute how they did that. It is so adorable. There is also a fuel rod station here. Fuel rods are portable chargers, and if you like buy one and it like dies, then you just like replace it, and then you get a charged one so you don't have to charge it. I'm not a fan of them, but a lot of people are. But what I do appreciate is that they themed the look of this fuel rod like station to the hotel. After the lobby, we have our merchandise location. You can pin trade here, which is really, really cool. You can get some really cool masks here, all themed to Mardi Gras. There's lots of cool pins here. There's a lot of Port Orleans merchandise that I'm going to show you. There's some artwork. There's the pin, the mug, the shot glass. Is a magnet? Yes, a magnet. And this is just a French Quarter. Like, it's not like how like all the all-star merch is for all the all-stars. This is just for French Quarter. Look how cute. This is an ornament. We have a shirt, and we have a polo shirt. There's also general, like, you know, regular Disney merch in here, so definitely take a look. Maybe you'll find something you like that you don't have to schlep to the parks and bring back. But excuse me, look at this Totally Mini water bottle. If you know Totally Mini with Suzanne Summers and Robert Carradine, please comment below, because I loved Totally Mini. I have it like recorded from like channel like ABC, that like I have it on VHS like recorded from television, and I loved Totally Mini. You can also get some alcohol and some snacks in here, and you can do a resort mug. Here's what it looks like right now, and it's $19.99 for your stay. And you can't use this in the park, only at the resort, and that's adorable. Oh look, more pressed penny. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, and they're all themed. I love this resort. Back in the lobby, and now we're gonna go toward this hallway down here. Over here is the arcade, and it's gonna be really loud. And here it is. And this is not all of it, but we have Guitar Hero, we have pinball. This is such a good arcade. We have Pac-Man, we have skee-ball, we have basketball, air hockey, driving games. Oh my, that's intimidating looking. This is such a great arcade. I've even just like been over in Disney Springs and taken the boat over and just come to this arcade because it's a really good arcade. Also, right by the arcade is an ATM. Okay, now we're back where we walked in, so now we're gonna head left. Oh my God, there are more press pennies that you can get. We have Tiana, we have masks, Naveen and Tiana as frogs, and Lewis. Okay, so this part I'm actually filming at night so that you can see a little bit of the nightlife here. Over in the back corner is the Scat Cats Club. This place is so much fun. So I actually just found out this place is normally like a full-on jazz club with live jazz performers. And right now it's just like a bar and they're actually serving food from 5 to 10. I'll give you a little more detail in a bit, but I just found out that live performances, they are trying to get back, and they are projecting that live jazz performers are gonna come back either in February or March of 2020. So whenever you're watching this, maybe if it's in the future, hopefully jazz musicians will be back by then. So that will be awesome. This place, I'm telling you, this is one of the most fun places to come after a day at Disney. So along with the full service bar from 5 to 10, here's what they're offering. It's a small menu, but I was very much recommended the po' boy seafood flatbread. It's actually too late for me to even order it to show you right now because it's after 10. But if you come, let me know. Put a comment below and tell me what you think of the food. And I can't wait to have live performers back in here. I'm telling you, like pre-YouTube channel, I came here, one of the best nights ever. Okay, back to daytime, because after the jazz club, we have Scat Cats Club Cafe, and this is where you can get, and it's the only place where you can get on Disney property, which is insane to me, Mickey beignets. And I just found out recently, you can get gluten-free beignets here. They're not Mickey shaped, unfortunately, but you can get gluten-free ones. And you can get them plain, just powdered sugar, or you can do with like sauces, and sometimes they have ones with like sprinkles. It kind of like depends. But if you're here, you need to get a Mickey beignet, and we are. They come in either 3 or 6. You can't just get one, unfortunately. So we're getting 3 beignets for sure. So here are the ones right now that you can do: a chocolate beignet, a cinnamon sugar beignet, a raspberry beignet. You have the Baton Rouge beignet. And then we just have our Mickey shaped beignets. And so they're $6.99 for 3, $10.99 for 6, and they are made to order. So like I have like about a 5-minute wait. Look at these beautiful babies. Oh my goodness. I haven't had one in so long. And actually, you can make your own Mickey beignets at home with my recipe. I will link it for you right here. But let's dig into some Mickey beignets. Oh my God, they look amazing. And listen, there's no way of doing this gracefully. You're gonna get powdered sugar everywhere. Just accept it. Oh my God. It's so warm, so good. To me, this is one of the best Disney snacks ever, period. And the fact that you have to come all the way out to this resort is so insane. And yes, it's 100% worth coming out all the way out to this resort for. They're that good. Oh my God. I love this so much. They're just so warm and flaky. The outside is so flaky, and then the inside is so warm and buttery. Wow. To me, nothing really beats a Mickey beignet. Probably like definitely up there in the top snacks, period. Wow. Let me know if you've ever had a Mickey beignet or if you have not had a Mickey beignet. Because if you haven't, please put this on your Disney bucket list. This is everything. Our last thing in our lobby is Sassagoula Floatworks and Food Factory. And this is our quick service dining here. It's our main dining here. and I love this quick service. Made it to the back courtyard area. Great photo op here. We have some tables on both sides, and we're just gonna walk straight down because straight down is the pool. First off, you have, starting out, you're gonna see a few of these along the way, but I love all of these great little photo ops. And then over to the right is this really great playground area with a matted floor, some benches, great for kids, absolutely great for kids. I walked straight down and here is the pool bar, the Mardi Gras. It's kind of early, so they're not open yet. Basically, guys, I was gonna either show you this in complete pitch black when it was closed or in the morning when it was not open. But I've actually heard really great things about this pool bar. I'm sorry I can't get a drink and show you, but like it's here. It's definitely great for a pool day, but I've heard that they make actually very good drinks here, very fun, themed to French Quarter, New Orleans style. Plus they have all this great seating here. And if you're not a resort guest, you can come and hang out at this pool bar because you don't need to have the pass to go into the pool area because this is outside the pool area. And here is the pool. You have this really great photo op. It kind of like flows all the way through. I'm sorry the pool is not open. It's too early for the pool to be open. But it's a lot of space. This is the only pool, but it is a big pool and it's fun. Like there's a lot of cool stuff here. I'm gonna go around and you'll be able to see everything. They have this great water park area. There's like a slide, you know, kids can splash each other. This is such a great element because a lot of resorts don't have this. So when this is here, like this is so great for kids, especially if you're doing a pool day. This keeps them so busy and it's a lot of fun. Plus there's a slide and slides are always great. Here's the opposite side of the pool. You can see the pool, it's just a continuous like wrap around throughout the entire pool. Just it's a nice like a loop. It does like a loop. You have like the alligators throughout as well. Yeah, I mean it's a big pool. It is like the only pool, but it's big for, you know, big enough for the entire resort. And what's awesome, this bad boy right here, can you see? It's a slide. And if you know me, you know I love a good slide. Well, I had to walk all the way down to show you the pool. So I'm in between building 2 and the pool. And that just so happens to be where the boat launch is. So this is awesome that there is bus transportation to the parks, but there is boat transportation to Port Orleans Riverside, which is next door, which you can also walk to. But there's also boat transportation to Disney Springs, which is awesome. And then once you get to Disney Springs, you can also walk to Saratoga Springs, and then you can also there's a boat that goes to Old Key West. So yeah, it's like really nice to have like a couple of, like, you want to do like a resort hopping day, but the boat to Disney Springs, let me tell you, is super, super nice. And if you're like in Disney Springs and you have like maybe some time to kill, or if you're just like looking to do something, take the boat and just come here. Come here, get a beignet, hang out, because this resort is so, so nice. And you're just gonna have such a nice time, and even if you're not staying here, it's just like a beautiful place, just atmospherically, obviously. And the boat is such a nice boat ride. It takes like 15 minutes. It's just really nice. Definitely recommend that. All right, I walked back up from the boats. Here's that playground again. That was the middle where we walked down to get to the pool earlier, but now we're gonna go to the right toward building 2 and 3. And then later we'll walk the other way toward the room, but let's first walk this way. Here we have building 2, building 3, and then building 1. And it's a little confusing, but everything is pretty close together, so it's not too hard to figure out, and there's numbers everywhere. But in between it all is this really beautiful courtyard. Beautiful fountain, really great spot maybe to come sit here and have coffee. Perfect little spot. Back over in that middle section, now we're gonna go to the left towards building 4, 5, 6. I'm in building 6, and then 7, and we'll see the very end. But first we're gonna actually turn here before building 5. So the pool is between building 2 and 5. So on the building 5 side, which we are on now, there is an entrance to a hot tub. Also on this side, on building 5 side, here is where we have guest laundry. Lots of machines. You have a vending machine to get detergent and dryer sheets. It's great. Back up now to the main street and let's walk toward building 5, 4, and 6 and all the way down toward the other end. After building 5, we have this really beautiful courtyard area with this really nice fountain, a few benches for you to sit, and this really big open grass area, which is like great for kids, especially if like, you have a ball. This is a great place for them to come and run around, play some games. It's just a big empty space for them, which I actually like can't think of another place that just has a big empty space like this with like nothing, like no activities and stuff. It's just like, here's a space for you. You make it. You do what you will with it. Warning to all, it's muddy and I regret everything. And then on the opposite side is a little fire pit area. So that's really nice. You can sit on the fire, do roasted marshmallows. Super nice. And then you're also right by the water. Next to building 4 is this really beautiful little area where you can sit. It has this really pretty fountain. You can just walk around. I mean, this whole place, just keep walking. And you'll find more beautiful little spots. And they have frogs, which, you know, definitely fitting for this resort. It's so nice here. And just keep walking, you know, keep going. There's just like beautiful grass. You can't walk on that, obviously. Actually, I guess you can, but I don't think you're supposed to. I wouldn't. It's beautifully mowed. It's just really nice landscaping. Just really pretty to look at. And this is over at the very end. This is the very last bit of the resort. So now let's go see building 6. Here is building 6. This is where I am staying. Each building has 3 floors, a ground floor, a second floor, and a third floor. And what's really cool is that you can take the really pretty staircase, which I did already, and it gave me the feels of New Orleans. But of course, you know, you're gonna have luggage and stuff, so you may not want to schlep your luggage up the stairs. So don't worry, if you just follow the signs, you will find that there is an elevator in every building. So I'm in building 6, as I said, on the 3rd floor. Over here we have ice and vending. We have like a Coke machine here and an ice machine. I saw on another floor that there was like a chip machine, so I think each floor has something different, so always check. And look how nice this sign is for the room numbers, just, you know, tying all the theming together. So let's go see the room. Okay, I always film the room part of my room tours when I first get into my room before I mess it up. So it's nighttime right now, and I'm right off of the beautiful water where the water taxi goes to Disney Springs and to Riverside. I'm room 6337, so I'm on the 3rd floor. Let's go inside. My first impressions, I have to tell you, because I have never stayed at a moderate resort. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the value resorts that I have stayed at Disney. Let's get a deeper look. When you first walk in, you actually have a very nice big open entryway, and directly to the left of the door is an adjoining room door. So if you want to do adjoining rooms, that is possible at this resort. To the right of the door, you have pretty big windows here. They're really nice, and we have a really nice view of the water. We have just regular curtains. We have blackout curtains. This unit is here. I don't know if it does anything, but it's here. On the wall, we have a really nice size mirror, and we have this pretty decent sized table. Like, this is a pretty big table, and these chairs are really big too. And look, they left us some Mardi Gras beads. After that, we have the TV and the dresser. I just really love all of this like wood that's in the room. It is very like classic looking, and it goes obviously well with the theme of French Quarter. Let's look at the whole console here. So first we have our remote, and it's all wrapped up and cleaned up, which is really nice to see. On our actually leather tray is first our ice bucket, also leather, and we have some cups. We have hot cups with lids because we're fancy here in French Quarter. We're moderate, so we're fancy. That's fancy already. We have our tea and Joffrey's in-room coffee, my absolute favorite, and the coffee maker. And now we have 3. These are super deep drawers, very, very deep. These are the deepest drawers I've ever seen in Disney. Very, very nice. And then we have this cabinet on the right, and this will be our refrigerator. And what's really nice is that unlike the value resorts, this is an actual full mini fridge with door storage, because the value resort ones, this is just a glass. There's nothing there, which I don't really like, because, and it's weird because, you know, most families are at value resorts and they probably need the extra space. So I kind of don't like that they do that. After the TV, we have this shelf with some hooks and a bench. This is a really great spot to just kind of get ready and throw things. I'm such a fan of hooks. I just realized I didn't have all the lights on, and there's a fan, which, as a person who sleeps with a fan on every night at home, who actually, I am the reason my husband had to put a fan in our house. Thank you. I haven't been in a hotel room with a fan in a really long time. Loving that. So let's look at here first before we go in the bathroom. First, we have temperature control. It's 70 here when I walked in. It's actually pretty comfortable. We have this really beautiful photo on the wall of New Orleans. The lights above the beds are super, super nice, and I really love the headboard. Honestly, it just makes it look really nice. And what I also love are the beds and all of this storage underneath, especially for luggage. We have one center console. We have some storage space here and one drawer in here. And we have our phone. Okay, let's get into the bathroom area. First of all, I love that the vanity area can get closed off. It has this blackout curtain basically. And yeah, it's not a door, but like, I actually think this is really nice. Obviously, it's like a really big frame, so I think the curtain works perfectly. And unlike the value resorts, they don't have anything like that in their vanity area. So I think this is really, really nice and a nice extra perk, especially if you have multiple people trying to get ready at once and you want privacy. We have a double sink. That is beautiful. This is a super nice resort. On the bottom of the sink, we have a full-size hairdryer, and we have 2 towels. We have tissues in a leather box, and we have our H2O facial soap and body lotion. So this is very interesting. The closet is in here. A lot of closet space. It's just very funny to see it in here. But I guess actually, now that I think about it, the values also do that too. It's just bigger in here. And so is the safe. Extra pillow and blanket. We have the iron and the ironing board, full size, garbage and recycling bin. We have towel. Hello. We have the mirror, magnifying mirror with the light. And then we have the actual bathroom. Full size mirror on the door. The actual bathroom part is, if not the same size, might be smaller than the value resort bathrooms. This feels really small in here. I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm not fancy, but it is small. Like, it's noticeably small considering the space that we have in the room. Over here, we have the H2O shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. There's like an extra little shelf here by the tub and some extra little shelves. We have the pull cord. If you pull that and attach it to there, that becomes the clothesline. Here is the very cool French Quarter style shower curtain. And then we just have the toilet, some towels, and extra toilet paper. And is there anything on the back here? Some hooks. And that's it. Yeah, it's pretty tight in there, but that's the bathroom. And now it's time for my favorite part of my resort tours, the outlet sitch. We're gonna go around the room, count up all the outlets because outlets are so important and we need to make sure we have enough to charge our devices because this room sleeps up to 4 people. So there has to be enough for 4 people. On the center console, we have 2 regular outlets and 2 USB. By the table and chair, we have 2 regular outlets. On the left side of the dresser, we have 2 regular outlets, 2 USB. And same thing on the right, 2 regular, 2 USB, but one is taken for the coffee maker, but that's easily removable. Underneath the photo by the bed, we have 2 regular outlets. We have 2 regular outlets in the vanity area, and I found 1 extra outlet by the phone. So there was a total of 13 regular outlets and 4 USB ports. So that's a total of 18 charging stations. So about 4 charging stations per person if there are 4 people in this room. I think that's pretty good. So I think I'm gonna give Port Orleans French Quarter the Hijinx outlet seal of approval. I just want to point out, I'm short. I'm about 5'2". I'm actually 5'1 3/4", but my license says 5'2", so I'm gonna round up like my license told me to. This is a really high bed. Like, I had to like really jump up on here. Yeah, this seems like a really nice bed. Excited to sleep in it tonight. I'm gonna put in the description, I'll write something right here, tell you how I slept. So that is the room. I just think it's such a beautiful room. I love the colors in here. I love the wood, the style. It's like so cool. It feels very, very nice, especially like, you know, you're like, I'm in Disney right now and not that I obviously don't I love Disney, but like, it just feels a little bit like nicer instead of like, you know, maybe like the value resorts where you kind of still feel like you're in Disney. Here you're kind of like transported a little bit to New Orleans, which I love. I love being transported. I love being immersed. And I just think this room is absolutely just beautiful. I love how big it is. I just love the whole style of it. And I love that I finally got to stay here one night because I love this resort so much. And I'm so glad I got to bring you guys along with me. Good morning. I actually remembered to do this. That's why I always I'm gonna put it there, but I actually remembered to film this because look how beautiful this is. It's so nice right now with the water and all the colors. I slept so well. That bed was so comfortable. It was so comfortable that I kind of forgot where I was and I woke up in a panic. Has that ever happened to you? It's actually never happened to me and I got scared. I was in such a great deep sleep and I passed out right away. But wow, I'm so happy I'm on the 3rd floor. Like, so beautiful. I'm just blown away how just nice this is. Well, my dudes, that was Port Orleans French Quarter. I love this resort. I loved the room. The bed was so comfortable. This was like a bucket list thing for me, and I'm so glad I got to do it. I just really like the aesthetic of this resort. I love how close to Epcot it is. I like that you can take the boat to Disney Springs. I just love the overall vibe here. I mean, this is the only place that you can get Mickey venues, so this is kind of like where it's at for me. So let me know if you have been here before and what you thought of Port Orleans French Quarter, or if this is somewhere you'd love to try to stay, or if you did stay here, like what was your experience? Just let me know all of it in the comments. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit your bell notification so you don't miss anything that comes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Be sure to check out my Patreon. Become a patron today. You'll get extra bonus content and you'll help me able to create more great content here on this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.